Hi there and welcome. This is Tracy at stampinwithtracy.com, and today we're going to make this little treat box. It fits a Hostess Ho-Ho inside, and it uses some brand new paper and a new color cardstock. This is Granny Apple Green, and then this is our new bright 6x6 designer series paper, also in the Granny Apple Green. So let's go ahead and get started. You're going to need a piece of Granny Apple Green cardstock that measures 4 1/4 by 6 inches. This is the Brights 6x6 Designer Series paper, and that measures 5 by 3 1/4. You'll also need a Berry Burst scalp, and I cut this out of the Layering Circles Framelits. And you know what, before we get started, I just want to show you where I got this paper. This is the 6x6 paper. We have it in all of the color families. As you can see, it has so many beautiful colors. So this is all of the Brights family. And when you get this, there are 4 designs. You get the large dots, the smaller dots, and then 2 different kinds of stripes. So each one is double-sided. All right. We're going to go ahead and work on the bottom of the box, which is our Granny Apple Green. And we're going to score it. Oh, what I forgot to tell you is so this is 4 1/4 by 6, but what you want to do is to cut off a smidge off of 2 sides that meet. So I cut off some here and some here. And the reason you do that is so that the top will fit nice. Otherwise, it's not going to fit. So let me show you. This is how much I took off. So it really is just a very small amount. But if you don't do that, the top will not go on. All right, so now we're going to score this at 1 1/4 on all 4 sides. All right, 1 1/4. All right, now we'll bring in the Designer Series paper, and we're going to score this at 3/4 on all 4 sides. And you want to be careful you don't do that too hard or your paper is going to rip. So 3/4 on all 4 sides. And then when we cut the box, the top and the bottom, it's going to be exactly the same for both pieces. All right, so this is, you can see here, I've got 2 score lines here and 2 going down here. So I'm going to cut these 2 score lines right here up to that score line. And then you want to cut just a little smidge on each flap, and it'll just make it fold in a little easier. Right now we'll turn it over and do it on the side. And then we're going to do the same thing to the top of the box. All right, get all those little pieces out of the way. Now this one's going to be a little harder. They're going to be the same sort of score lines, and they are a little hard to see, but they're there. And I'm going to do the same thing where I just snip a little bit. So right up that to the score line, snip, snip, turn it around, do it on the opposite side. Lots of little pieces. Okay, now what we're going to do is take our bone folder and just make sure we've got good creases. I love all these new colors of paper that we have. Just all so pretty. It's hard with the change and seeing some colors go away, but I was disappointed that Elegant Eggplant was leaving, but oh my goodness, I love Gorgeous Grape, which is, I think, the closest to it. It's really pretty. All right, so now we have that all done, and the box is going to come up like this, okay? And the top of it will be the same thing. Now, I recommend using tear and tape because it's nice and strong. So what we're gonna do, so that was the inside, you're going to turn it over and you're gonna put adhesive on these 4 corners, okay? Now, like I said, I recommend using tear and tape, but just for the video, so it's not too long, I'm going to use snail, but I just wanted to put it on one end here and just show you. Okay, so I'm going to grab my snail and just add adhesive to these corners. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to bring these up, and they're going to attach to the end there. All right, so just like that and like that. All right, now we'll do it over here. So this one goes right there, and then like that. Okay, and then we're all done. Sometimes you want to take your bone folder and just make sure the adhesive is down real well, and then our little treat fits right inside. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the top, and it's going to be exactly the same way. All right, this is the inside, so we're going to turn it over, and again, add adhesive to those tabs. And then again, just bring those sides up. And because we trimmed them, you can't see excess up here. All right, so again, put that one in, bring that flap up, and there we go. It's as easy as that. And once you know how to do that, you can make them in any size. It's going to be the same directions. There, and it just fits on there perfectly. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add some ribbon, and this is the textured weave ribbon, and I have to say I love it. I wish we had it in a lot more colors. This is the Granny Apple Green. So we're going to go ahead and just do a little bow of a little knot. I guess it's not really a bow. And usually when I'm making these, I keep it on the spool. It was just one less thing to do here, and then you can get exactly how much you need. So I like to just bring it over here. It's really a nice ribbon to make a knot like this. Okay. All right, now we'll just go ahead and trim the ends a bit. Okay, so now we just need to do our sentiment. We're going to be using the stamp set Treat Time, and we're going to use this one here. It's a real treat being friends with you. And we're going to cut it out using this die right here from the Petite Treat Framelits. And I'll have a project on my blog soon making the little treat holder. But for now, we're just going to use this one. So we're going to be using the Granny Apple Green stamp pad and some Whisper White. This is one of our new stamp pads. It's really a very cheerful color. Okay, there we go. So I've already cut it out with the framelit, and I've got it right here. And we already have our circle, and then this was with the layering circle framelits. So we'll attach these together and then just put that right on top. Now I'm going to put a dimensional the top here and the bottom, and then put it so that it's between here, between our ribbon. And there, we're all done. Kind of get that to go up that way. So there we have the little treat holder. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye-bye.